contractor is indicted and arrested.
Yeah, he is now facing felony theft charges, accused of defrauding homeowners through shoddy or incomplete work for years. The criminal case comes after the state recently filed a civil lawsuit against that same contractor.
The I-Team's Dan Lamparello first exposed these issues last month. Tonight he breaks down the new charges and where both cases go from here.
I would love to be made whole. I would love for that to happen.
Cindy Sear says she's been waiting for accountability since late last year.
I hope that this actually sort of evolves into criminal charges.
And this week it did. After a years-long investigation by the Westbrook Police Department led to the indictment of Tim Galvez, a local contractor now charged with felony theft, accused of victimizing more than a dozen homeowners across southern Maine.
He's a liar. He lied about everything and every step of the way.
The I-Team first highlighted Sear's story last month. She says she signed a contract with Galvez late last year to add new clapboard, window trim, and paint to the front and back of the house. After paying a total of $40,000, Sear says Galvez kept coming up with excuses and eventually walked off the job altogether.
I gave him the other $20,000. Another week went by. Nobody had done anything, still no materials. So I said, you know, I want my money back.
The new indictment against Galvez shows Sear is far from alone. It outlines 16 victims from York County to the Mid-Coast, who together claim to have lost more than $380,000. Westbrook police say Galvez repeatedly provided incomplete or inadequate services, violated local code by not obtaining permits, and violated state law by requesting large sums of money up front.
Do you think if you all hadn't organized and made your stories known, complained and followed up, that we'd be here today?
No, it took the village for sure, and it took persistence.
The new criminal charges come after the Maine Attorney General's office recently filed a civil suit against Galvez, alleging multiple violations of the state's Unfair Trade Practices Act, including failing to perform work, defective work, and misrepresentation. The AG alleges Galvez would regularly operate under aliases in order to outrun his reputation for poor business practices. In other cases, including Cindy Sear's, the state also claims Galvez offered to refund customers he had harmed only if they removed negative reviews they posted about him online.
And he actually showed up at my door, yeah, and insisted, you know, that it be taken down.
Galvez responded in writing to the civil suit, saying he opposes it, writing, "I would like my day to defend myself and show that there is a lot of holes in this lawsuit," going on to write that he is open to a settlement. While Sear did eventually get half her money back from Galvez, she knows many others are still waiting for accountability and hopes these new cases are that first step.
I was kind of disappointed that it took so long, but I'm glad that it's making progress now.
Well, Galvez is currently out on $5,000 bail. He's due back in court in early August to be officially arraigned. Now, we did reach out to him this afternoon, but he told us in a text message that he had no comment.
And Dan, the lack of oversight of home contractors has been a big part of this conversation. Yeah. There was legislation this session to license the industry, so where does that stand?
We've been following that bill since our town hall last month, and right now it was passed both in the House and the Senate right along party lines, but we learned just today that that bill, since it was awaiting funded, ended up being carried over to next session, which means it's not dead. It's going to be continuing discussion. The bill sponsors saying they want to identify some more funding models and options before things move forward.
We'll continue to follow it. Dan, thank you.
To Capitol Hill now.